I got it. I want it. I got it. I want it.
Who was described by Nearly Headless Nick as not really even a ghost, but rather a spirit of chaos that has haunted Hogwarts since its founding? Unimpressed. Yeah, I see it.
Oh, I know.
I am definitely unimpressed. Yes,
Wait,
Doondad.
nobody's
Good
guessed it?
job. Doondad got it. You're quick with the Google. Good for you, Doondad.
Good job, Dad.
It is Peeves. And the only way you would have gotten that answer is if you read the book or you're good with Google, because he was in the book and he was not in the movie.
You think the
10.
Chill said 3047 Halloween bucket.
Yep, that's chill.
Chill.
Doondad's trying hard with that Google. I respect it.
Chill got it.
Yep, chill got it.
Chill is quick at these contests, honey. She's in here. She is in here.
She's in it to win it.
So I'm just gonna combine hers because she won my scavenger hunt giveaway too.
Goodness. Chill's
All right.
like, I'm getting all the goodies.
I mean, hey, it pays to know good people.
Yeah, that's right. Might not be anybody, honestly.
Girl, it's gonna be you.
Surprise! Hold on, it'll be me. Watch, it'll be like
right.
Yourselves.
Camera.
there we
There
go.
you are.
Where's
This is
that?
the best
We're ready to
costume
go.
ever.
Yes, it is.
And if nobody saw the TikTok he did where the guy was like, "That's not a real receipt. It's not long," and he just.
It is long.
Yes.
It is very long.
It just keeps going.
You know, coming on TikTok, you never really know who you're building Legos with or watching. And I don't Google people. I happen to Google you, sir. And
That's unfortunate.
wow.
That's unfortunate.
Can we please hear? Like, I'm so interested, which I thought you were cool anyway, but
thank you. That's false.
talk a little bit about that TV, movie, music part of your life, because wow.
Sure. I think it was college. Somebody was kind of like, you need to do a job where you're basically doing something you do as a hobby for free. Like, and like when it comes to picking a career, look at all the things that you do as a hobby for free. There's a way to be paid for it. Like, that stuff doesn't magically appear. There's people behind it making it happen in some way or another. It doesn't mean you're going to always be the famous person, but there are teams of people that do stuff. So in 2007, I started interning for Atlantic Records because I loved music. Like, I made that list, and it was always music, TV, film. But when you come from like my small corner of Brooklyn that nobody's ever heard of, I didn't come from anybody who's ever been in entertainment. So it was like, take whatever job you can in entertainment and appreciate it. And so I made a list of things that I love: TV, film, music. And music was the one that I got into first. And I was there for 14 years at Atlantic Records, working in artist distribution, release management, marketing, like just working with artists and their teams to help them like release their upcoming projects. And then after a few years of doing that, I was like, I kind of want to dip my toe into TV. So I started working for Law and Order SVU, which is like a New York bit. And then the pandemic happened and everything got pretty monotonous, but there was a well-known comedy club out here that had to shut down because of the pandemic, but they were looking to reopen and do like podcasting and video production, all that shit. And I was just like, I used to do stand-up in my 20s, so like people knew me, and they kind of not knew me as a comic, but they knew that I was in the industry and adjacent, whatever. So I got an offer over the pandemic to move out to LA and launch this production company with this comedy club. So I did it. I was like, this is an opportunity. So I did it. And yeah, I've been in LA for 4 years, and that's where it's really funny. Like, I've been out here 4 years, but I feel like I've made the biggest career jumps just because it's so much easier to find industry and find your people out here. I feel like in New York, you have to actively seek this stuff, where in LA, you throw a rock, you hit someone in the industry that wants to work with you on something. So actually, during the pandemic, I started my web series because we were trapped in the house. But I think the first 8 episodes, I just had my friends in entertainment do it. And then when I gave my notice for the comedy club job out here, I was like, let me shoot a bunch of episodes before I leave. So I shot 21 episodes with the comics that I was working with.
Wow.
And then I started taking it to like, for season 3, I was like, okay, let's amp it up. I had become friends with Jodie Sweetin, so I was like, let's have Jodie on. Jodie came on, and she's actually a Lego fan. And then I just started posting the clips, and publicists started to like know that I existed. But I'm not Hot One, so their clients don't make a ton of profit. Like you don't come to me expecting millions of views, but if you want new clippable types of content for your talent, sure, you can have them come build Lego. So some publicists started how like my circle grew out of nowhere, and they just happened to be fairly known people in the industry, and then they come on and play with me. Christina Perri I knew because she worked at Atlantic Records, and I happened to be friends with her husband randomly. So like Christina Perri happened, and then Amanda Knox I met at the comedy club, and I was like, hey, you're promoting your show, you want to come build some Lego? She's like, absolutely. Like, believe it or not, most people want to come build Lego. They don't want to sit there and do these like depressing interviews about when you were accused of murder and thrown in jail. Like they want to just come and have a loose conversation and build Lego. So yeah, I think I'm done rambling. I think that's pretty much it.
I mean,
Wow. That's it.
First of all, yes, do not shortchange yourself. Yeah, with the receipt. So all that stuff is really impressive, honestly. Everybody always gets starstruck and stuff. I wanted to go back to what you said about the chronic illness that you have. And that's not something that goes away, even though you were 20 something.
Yeah.
It's something that you still live with now. What can you say you've learned, or if you could take away something positive from that experience, which sometimes is hard for people, but what would it be? Like, what has it taught you, if anything?
I would say the one thing I tell everybody, especially like the thing that taught me the most, is control the controllable. There's going to be stuff that no matter what, you cannot control. And like, I'm sure you've heard this before, but like all you can control is how you respond to it, how you react to it. Like you can control your physical and emotional response. Sometimes not emotional, but like a lot of that stuff is in your control. Control what you can. Everything else, you just have to learn to adjust to. Like, I was sick. What was I going to do? Like, be depressed and miserable and like hate the world because of it? Like, it was nobody's fault. It was probably all the White Castle I ate in New York. Like, I don't know what. Like, there's no like rhyme or reason to why this happened. It's bad genes. It's bad eating. It's just a bunch of reasons why this could happen. I can't control it. So to sit there and like be miserable about it, what is that going to do other than make it worse? So my advice is pretty much like what I learned was control what you can. Everything else, just go about like adjust to it. Learn to adjust. Learn to adapt to whatever your situation is instead of doing things that actively make it worse, which is what I see a lot of people doing in bad situations.
I definitely need to take that advice because I will crash out doing a Lego set. You know what I mean?
Well, that's
like,
bad.
I can't
That's
find a piece.
bad. That's very bad.
So let's talk about like how you do your Lego. If y'all look in front of John right now, this is what he does that makes my OCD just like ping all over the place. He chaos builds. So if there's like a 40 bag set, he will open every bag and put it in front of him, and he just goes from there. I don't know the rhyme or reason of this, but I definitely would love to know why you chose to build that way.
I mean, the real reason is honestly like Lego's not cheap, and I was coming on here every night or 4 nights a week, and I was blowing through my backlog, and I was like,
okay.
for $500 to be finishing this in one night, absolutely not. So I started just opening everything, and I was like, now a set that would have taken me 3 hours is taking me 4 days, and I feel good about it. And I'm like, do I still think I'm going to get a $500 fish tank? No, but at least I know it'll last me a week if I did.
No, but I mean, the explanation makes sense. I still won't do it, but I mean, I definitely feel the doing it on TikTok and not enjoying the build, because like the Gotham skyline, you're literally supposed to watch the old animated series episodes. It's listed in the book what episode to watch, and it's like, I'm not doing that. I'm building it on live. So it's like, it's definitely not as, you're not as present building as I do when I'm off camera, because I'm usually listening to an audiobook and I'm enjoying it. But I love talking to people though too. So that's part of the fun too. But definitely makes sense to make it.
What some of these guys are doing, which we were talking about yesterday, Chicana, like you see some of these guys, they're like grown men dancing because they want to be in LAN. And I'm like, what are we doing? For a free video set? You're like, your dignity's worth $300 a month? Like, what are we doing?
Yeah. I think people are like conforming to the idea of what they think Lego wants. And like that's the part that they're changing themselves for a brand versus like just be who you are. People on here will like you for who you are. And if not, those aren't people that you probably want following you anyways.
What?
I was like, at what point does somebody say, I want to get this Death Star, but I don't know if it'll be good on a skateboard. I wish somebody would do a skateboard test. Like, what are we doing?
Do that.
Or like it's like they're obviously searching for like the views and they purposely destroy it. It's like those are so obvious. I'm so over those videos personally. But I'm like, geez, you just destroyed $1,000 Death Star for what?
You didn't just trip.
Of course,
filming this? Like,
or
come
like, let's see if I could walk it down to my basement. It's like, how about just build? I'm not going to do all that.
I agree with Sahara. Sahara says in the comments that land lacks diversity.
Oh,
that's very
too.
true.
I mean,
absolutely.
Well, they have
100%.
They have a variety of white girls. It's a very diverse lineup of white girls. It's very diverse in the white girl column. I mean, they have white girls from Boston. They have white girls from New York. They have white girls from Florida.
I hate it here. But it's true. So we speak the truth here. So that is
nothing really. I know what the price is. I know how many pieces. I know how to read. So like, what are you reviewing for me?
That's true.
So I think they don't understand is that they should be a trailer for the set, like a movie is. Don't tell me the plot of the movie and tell me what's going to happen, because who would want that? Exactly. You don't want your friend that tells you, oh, I just went to this movie and here's all the shit that happens in it. No, just give me like a trailer of the set. I don't need to know all the stuff.
Any set that you could have created, what set would you want created and who would you build it with?
I mean, top of my list was Power Rangers, to be honest. I was like, after Voltron, which was years ago, I was like, that makes sense. There's no one really to create it with. Maybe the guy, what's his name from Breaking Bad, who played Zordon.
They want to see the Chucky. John, can you show us?
All right, let me shut off my camera for a second and see if I could find it.
Intermission.
Wait, I don't know how to shut off.
Plot twist: John has no pants on. He just has a receipt.
That's probably true.
Oh my gosh!
Look at his face.
Oh my god!
The world needs that. I think we all need that.
It's my little boy.
You know we love spooky shit.
See, that would be a day one purchase
I
for me.
I respect that. This is
I don't know. I feel weird about turning a hobby into a profiting thing, but also it's like...
what did you say when you started? Do the thing you love and figure out a way to make money.
I know, and I've thought about it multiple times. I actually bought a company name because I do want to launch a horror brick company. So I actually bought the website and...
Right, builders.
John, this is your sign that you need to do
this is it.
Next year. Do it.
All right, I think we'll launch. We'll launch. It's maybe
you
January
need to
1st.
because this is definitely something.
And you
We
don't
will
have to
help you
wait.
market. You have
We
a
will be your
full team
ambassadors. Like, we'll
of
be your
like,
real
Exactly.
yes,
ambassadors.
we will all be
Exactly.
advertising for you because Lego failed to pick us all up, so we will join you.
Does anybody like Terrifier?
Oh, I
Absolutely.
love it
One, two,
all.
and three.
I don't even
Shut
know who that
up,
is.
John.
I have my Art the
John.
Clown.
John. The mall's all right.
What?
The mall's decent.
Yeah. I mean,
The mall's decent, but it is really far
that
from.
mall, don't get me started on the mall. That was created by some kind of blind wizard that thought that
It's
that was what a
always
mall
Why's it
should
gotta
look
be a
together.
like.
wizard? Why's it gotta be a wizard?
Because it looks like one of those trick. Have you seen those optical illusions where people walk downstairs and the thing?
Oh no.
That mall is a
It
disaster.
really is.
I walked into the Lego store on one floor. I walked out, and that whole mall remodeled itself. There's like you could walk up. You walk up 10 stairs and you're on the second floor, but you walk down 5 stairs and now you're on the 5th floor. I was like, how did this even happen?
It's like
It's the Harry
winding,
Potter
yeah.
staircase.
Literally, I swear to God, literally, that's why it reminds me of Wizards. It was like somebody went in there and just like, yep, we're going to put stairs there and a ramp over there, and the elevator is going to stop in between floors. It was just,
It was a
I
lot.
can't do that mall. I'm going to answer the question, but a lot of the influencers like to accuse each other of stealing each other's content. It's like, how many different ways do you think you can review a set? It's the same amount of pieces. It's the same
Let
price.
me turn
It
my
looks
mic
the
off.
same. It releases the same date. How are you stealing each
Yes.
other's content? So like,
I agree. I think even us, we've talked about even the way that we do our show. Like it may look
Oh
similar
my
that somebody
goodness.
else does the show the same way that we do. We do giveaways. Everybody does giveaways. Everybody wants to do
yeah,
outreach. Everybody, we all have these different ideas. And you know what? We're all human and we all kind of have like same thoughts, similar thoughts. We all like the same thing. So we might be producing the same content. So it's kind of like, it's just a little different.
I feel like, and I hope you start this because you love and you enjoy Lego, right?
yes,
But I think when people start getting followers and they start going a certain, their head either something happens chemically where now they're like, how many followers do they have? They have more than me.
yeah,
And it becomes this crazy sort of Gollum, my precious, like this is my thing. Like I see that a lot. And like I just when I see stuff like that, what I think about is these plastic bricks. I was just telling True and Chicana this earlier. These plastic bricks, we cannot build a wall high enough to hide who a person really is at the end of the day.
yeah,
Because you get online and everybody puts this mask on. We're like, whatever. But if this isn't who you are, eventually that starts to slip. And I think sometimes the drama that I have seen, and I've only been on TikTok since June, there's a lot of drama in the Lego community. I love these conversations. I say this every week. Every time we do one of these, they just get better and better. And
Yes.
I really love that people get to see who a person is either behind the bricks or behind their little 7-second TikTok. You can't really figure out who
yeah.
a person is. So this has been amazing. You have a very cool story, not just the
Thank
things
you.
you've done or the people you know, but just your life experiences.
Yes.
I usually end by asking, if you could give any advice to anybody, what would it be? But I will ask you that. I did ask you that earlier about your sickness and stuff, and you did give an answer. But if you have an answer for that one, what would it be?
So I guess aside from control the controllable, as egocentric as this sounds, create things as if you're the only person on the planet. Like, don't do it for other people. Create stuff that you like, and the people who also like it will find you. I think that's the most important thing when it comes to all the stuff we're doing. Build the sets that you like, make the mocks that you like. Just create the stuff as if you're the audience of one, and let the people who support it find you. Because if you're going to change yourself for other people, you're going to start creating garbage, and nobody needs more garbage in the world right now.
Amen
I
to
love
that.
that. Yeah,
That gets claps for me.
Well,
Write
Because
that
if you think
down. The
about it,
receipt.
some of the
that
I
is
did write it
good.
down. Actually, I did write it down.
The
But
receipt doesn't mess around. We're super serious.
all the receipts. But this is so true though, because if you think about some of the coolest people, artists, musicians, whatever, they did stuff that at the time people were like, "This is crazy. What the hell is this? What's going on?" And they ended up being really fucking great. So yeah, definitely being an
Yeah.
individual is the way to go, y'all.
Unless you're doing
All
Lego
right.
reviews, then definitely copy someone else's idea.
I don't think I've ever done a review, honestly. I do it as I'm building. Like you'll hear me crashing out as I'm. Everybody, please go
Thank you,
follow
guys.
Jon. Go follow everybody that's on the panel here and everybody that's in the chat. We're all creators in our own right. So, and go support Jon's full house build. And can you also, do you have a link tree so people can find your podcast and stuff? Because
Yeah, everything should be in the links in my TikTok, but you could also just go to my Instagram. I have the link tree up there also. Like I have it everywhere. I'm findable.
we always say that like everybody has a story and like it doesn't matter if you're celebrity like in real life or not. I mean, everybody's story is like good.
Oh, is that
And
just
I think
someone to somebody?
everybody is somebody, yes. And I also
Yeah.
want to say, I want to say thank you to everybody that watched us today. I know
Yes,
it's
thank y'all.
Halloween. I know a lot of you guys could have plans and could be doing something else, but the fact that you guys are tuned in and supporting us, like
Absolutely.
I just want to say thank you guys for being here. I again, I know I don't want to speak for Laura, but I definitely appreciate it. I love doing the show. I love being able to do the giveaways and all of these things. But I love the interview aspects. I love that True comes on with us and tells us all about the
Absolutely.
deal. So thank you guys so much for supporting and sharing the live. I see that when you guys are sharing the lives and you guys, I'm sure you guys are talking about it in your own lives, and I just really appreciate it because I think that we've always tried to be like the participators. We've always tried to be the supporters. And that's what we're here
Yes.
for. So today it really
Participators.
meant a lot to see that everybody showed up. It was amazing. So
Absolutely.
thank you
Thank
guys.
y'all. Thank
Thank you,
y'all.
Chicana. And I do feel the exact same way. I think people who have been here from the beginning, which we haven't been doing this that long or anything, but it was something we wanted to create a space for people who either were new to the community or just wanted something different and wanted a place where it was like zero drama and all vibe is what we were hoping for. So, and
It's definitely
you
a breath
guys
of
show
fresh
up every week. I low key say it's for the giveaways, but
air.
I know y'all come for the interviews. These interviews are great. I have fun doing them. I feel so honored to be able to do them. Um, because the stuff that I've gained from these interviews has been very impactful for me. Like the little tidbits I get and the advice and stuff like that that they give out. I just think it's been amazing. So thank you all for being here. True, obviously, great part of the team. I mean, we all hate paying full price for anything, and she is the mecca of deals. So I just,
We appreciate y'all. Like y'all came up with this idea to kind of, like I said, for me it's a breath of fresh air because in a world where everybody's kind of doing the same thing, this is something that's different. It's something consistent that we can depend on every week. It doesn't matter what's going on. We know on Fridays we can come here and it's going to be a vibe and we're going to be able to chill no matter, you know what I'm saying, what's going on. So for me, it's a breath of fresh air in a world where there's a bunch of chaotic shit going on. This is a constant for me, so I'm with it. I'm always with good vibes. If it's
love
good
that.
vibes and positive energy, I'm a Cancer, so I feed off energy. I can tell when the vibe's not good, and I won't subject myself to that. So I appreciate you guys creating a space where we can come in here and build and chill, and that's it, literally.
Aw,
Yeah.
I appreciate
that's so
that.
cool.
Oh, thank you.
I